Hey everybody, so today is Infusion Day. I'm all hooked up through my PICC line. I've got my lactated ringers in my bag running, and I am doing okay. I had to take Zofran early this morning, right after my home health nurse came, and because my gastroparesis is kind of really not behaving, which is gastroparesis, for those of you that don't know, is a chronic condition. It is paralysis of the stomach, and it can be idiopathic. It can be caused by diabetes. It can be caused by a lot of things. And mine is, they are pretty sure, is caused by Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I have hypermobile EDS, which they thought I had classic, but new criteria puts me under hypermobile EDS. So I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which was formerly known as type 3, but it is now called hypermobile EDS or HEEDS, but the correct terminology is hypermobile EDS. So, or hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. My joints dislocate a lot. I also have postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. I have dysautonomia, immunodeficiency, asthma, allergies. Um, there's a whole list. Like, it's ridiculous. The things I deal with daily. I have autoimmune issues. I have, like, skin lupus type issues. Like, if I go outside, my skin breaks out in a lupus rash, but I don't actually have, like, internal lupus, like SLE lupus. I have, like, just lupus dermatitis type stuff. My skin just reacts, so it's really weird. So, yeah. And I have Erland syndrome. If you notice, these glasses aren't tinted because my insurance does not pay for the tinted lenses. We can't afford them. I also, trying to think, go through everything. That is pretty much right now what I can remember. I have a whole list that's actually written down for when I go to my doctors. Oh, inherited peripheral neuropathy is another big one. That one's what is causing a lot of muscle atrophy. Pretty much throughout my body. Like, I don't feel anything pretty much besides pain in my legs, if I feel it all. So I use Tylite TRA wheelchair, and it's really awesome. It has Rojo airlight cushion and agility seating, back seating, and it's really just cool. So I do recommend those. But today's just kind of a rest day. Haven't been sleeping, insomnia. I either don't sleep or I sleep too much. Winchester is, if anybody follows him on Winchester, worker dog Winchester, has a very upset stomach. I'm really not sure what's going on. He's been fine. He did have some kibble last night, so that could be why. We were trying to feed him lots of the kibble because I didn't have quite enough chicken and couldn't get to the store. But he's laying right there. But he threw up this morning, so he is been really lazy today and not quite himself, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on him. He's not actually working today or doing any service dog tasks, or we're not doing any training related, so he's just resting. And so we're just kind of having a lazy day in bed, and makes life a little bit easier. The kids are with their daddy, so that kind of helps. They're back there playing games with their daddy. I think they're playing some video game. Yeah, they were just in here a few minutes ago. On the other hand, I'm really tired. I had an allergic reaction yesterday where I had a rash breaking up all up my arm, breaking out, and Winchester started, like, I was scratching, and he started breaking my hands apart from me scratching, and I was getting really mad. Couldn't figure out why he was doing that, and my friend pointed out what he was doing. I looked down and my arms just all broke out in a rash. And we think I'm highly allergic to grass pollen, and my husband had been outside, And we're thinking that's where he had been outside and came back in. That is what it was, what caused it. So, because yesterday grass pollen was high for our area, and it hasn't been high all year. And he had just went outside, cut the grass, and came back in. So we think that's what caused it. We're not for sure. So fingers crossed, I've not had to take any more Benadryl since yesterday evening. And so far the rash has not returned. But we are just chilling, and my birthday's Saturday, so kind of excited for that. Not really sure what we're doing. My mom's gonna get me a vibration backpack, which is a new Infusion backpack. I mean, really, you're a medical nerd or a medical chronic illness spoonie warrior, whatever, when you get excited over new medical gear. A new vibration backpack, so that way this tubing right here doesn't get caught in the dog's paws or the kids' hands, because the vibration backpacks have a zipper that you zip up and zip down where the tubing's at, so it makes it easier. As well as this is a hydration backpack as well, but this is a outdoor products one, so it's made more for hikers, and the tubing that it came with was insulated and everything, so it was just not really meant for infusing. Whereas vibration is more style, fashion, and less hiker, I guess, and it's not as bulky as this one. But I could also fit all my medical supplies in it, like my medications, my syringes and everything, my flushes, my saline flushes, my heparin flushes, my lactated ringers, my pump, my little glucometer, my anaphylaxis little medical kit that I have to carry with me, as well as my EpiPens. And this is what actually, for those of you that are looking for something to carry your meds around in, if you have a PICC line or just you have a lot of meds, Walmart has these. They're called bikini case. It looks kind of big. It's really not. It fits syringes in it, and on the inside, here's what's really awesome. It's about 6 inches by 5 inches. And on the inside, I'll show you. See how it's got that white plastic? It wipes out. And these are like $3.97 at Walmart. And they got 3 or 4 patterns. I chose an anchor just because, I don't know, I have anchor leggings, and I really like the anchor compared to the neon pink. Even though I've got a pink arm thing on, I'm not crazy about pink. Can't tell. I hate pink, but I hate the color pink, right? But I have pink backpack, pink Germex, pink armband, but I hate the color pink. I know, right? Makes no sense. But actually, I'm a purple fan. But they didn't have purple. All they had was one that said high tides or high vibes, high tides or something like that. And then they had the anchor. Then they had a bright pink with like a zigzag pattern, a chevron pattern. Really cute. But it's easy to wipe out. Very nice. Even fits a little Germex bottle. And look, we got one of the kids. Yeah. No, thank you. Maybe later, okay? Yeah. So apparently we're going to play Wii Sports Bowling here later. Because even though I'm feeling horrible, it'll get some blood circulation going. Always good to keep blood clots from forming in a PICC line, to keep blood circulation going. And Wii Sports is always good. Get your heart rate up a little bit. Not too much with POTS, but just enough so that it's a little bit of exercise. Especially when you're laying down. But it also keeps kids entertained. So that's pretty much all, but these are really handy at Walmart. $3.97. Really good deal for the size. Perfect for meds. And they're kind of flat, so they fit really well in a backpack. But, yeah, I'm getting a vibration backpack, and I think my husband is getting me a Roomba for my birthday. A Roomba! I'm so excited because my floors, I can't sweep. I pass out, I have lots of issues, and it's just draining, and I dislocate shoulder joints, and it's just... Hang on. And I just dislocate shoulder joints, and it's just not fun. And so, and it takes all my energy, and what good is that when, if it takes all my energy cleaning the house, if I can't even spend time with my kids? So, in the clean house, so I talked to him about it, and I think he's getting me a Roomba for my birthday. Yay! So, I think he's doing that, so that way I can enjoy the clean house with the kids a lot more. And I got a little girl that wants to say hi.
Hi! What a cool squats right there.
Yay!
I'm gonna play today.
And we plan on doing a lot more stuff, so I guess I will make another video tomorrow, and this is how my vlogs will go. Vlog, whatever. So, okay, we will.
Winchesters.
Okay, so
Maybe he can put that remote.
you can't have the remote right now, but okay. Just keep on moving. Keep on going forward. Alright, so see you later.